Good morning. Y'all messed up my live feeds on my computer. So I got to go back to my cell phone. When one door closes, you open up the window. By any means necessary. Now, Branch is running for congressman, and they just put his daughter or relative into the seat, in Glenn's seat. Well, Branch was part of the corruption that I was talking about in 2006. All right. You also got Congressman Cummings got a bill coming up in City Hall. Well, we're going to talk about all that. 2020, we're talking about mass incarceration in the prison industry. We're talking about the mental illnesses in the community. We're talking about a program that I put in effect back in 2006 in which Congressman Cummings knew about, the Maryland Black Caucus knew about, and I'm going to show you, because like I said, I've been doing this for 13 years. This is the 13th year. So I want all of y'all to pay close attention. Y'all making money off of black bodies because y'all locking us up and y'all killing us, the war on drugs. I said end the war on drugs 13 years ago. We killing each other out here. We dying out here and ain't nobody saying nothing about it. You don't want to address the root of the problem. You just want to lock us up and claim that you're making the community safe, and you're not. You ended prohibition and you start saving white people. So end the war on drugs so you can save the black community. Because if you don't end the war on drugs, the violence going to get worse. It's going to get worse before it get better. You're getting ready to get Chicago-style shit here. I told the police this when I first came here. And it's coming here. It's trickling down economics. It's trickling down violence. Haves versus the have-nots. So I use social media to do what I do. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Now, everything that I'm telling you, you can go to Robert Hurd, the Attorney General for the state of Maryland, Baltimore office on Charles Street. You can go to Yvonne Brooks from the Inspector General's office, Baltimore City. You can go to the State Prosecutor's office, Timothy Fry, all right? Because everything that I'm telling you, because you killing activists. So I'm active in my community, and my activism is the war on drugs. My activism is the prison industry. My activism is homelessness. My activism is police brutality. I'm the founding member of the Baltimore Block. And I'm still on the block. Just because you see me by myself don't mean I'm by myself. I got a lot of people behind me. A lot of people behind me. So when you see me, you're going to respect what I do. Because if you don't, you're going to take that respect. So this is where we're going with this. That's Congressman Elijah Cummings. If you go to his office, you will see my shorty program. If you go to his office, you will see my whistleblowers application. If you go to his office, you will see everything that I gave the Inspector General's office. You call that number, file a Freedom of Information Act. File a Freedom of Information Act, because we're going to talk about the war on drugs. We're going to talk about Governor O'Malley's mom machine. We're going to talk about Delegate Branch. We're going to talk about Glenn. We're going to talk about Zirkin. We're going to talk about the mom machine. Like I said, while you were out, contact Timothy Fry, Chief of Investigations. I'm a member of Out for Justice, all right? I'm a member of Out for Justice. That's an ex-felon program. And I came here straight out the penitentiary, so I'm talking about prisoners' rights. I'm advocating for prisoners. Go directly to Brandon Scott. I gave Brandon Scott a toilet. And I gave the Baltimore Sun the other half of the toilet. It's about mass incarceration. It's about the money you make off of black bodies. It's about the money that Baltimore City has invested in the Alabama prison industry. Yeah. We're talking about the money y'all make off black bodies in 2020. We're talking about the brown money that y'all got in 2020. The money from the Middle East. You feel me? Yeah. We're talking about the O'Malley mom machine. Mass incarceration in your prison industry. From the top to the bottom. Now, I made my public appearance last week on opening day. I told y'all what I wanted. I told y'all what I was about. Y'all got evidence and knowledge of corruption. You got evidence and knowledge of corruption in the Democratic Party. 2020, I want access to the grand jury. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the Attorney General's out. Senior Counsel, Attorney General. You see that? I got consumer protection fraud. The state participated in fraud. You took property from me. You forged checks. You accepted forged checks. I'm out $2.6 million and I need a federal and a state audit. Consumer protection fraud. You feel me? And I've been to your office. I made my complaints. 2020, I want access to the grand jury. I want to testify in front of the grand jury to show the role that y'all playing covering up corruption. Go to the Daily Record because he been following me. And everything that I say, man, I'm getting ready to email it to y'all on the emails. I'm going to get my testimony from the Judiciary Committee, the House Judiciary Committee. Get all my testimony for the last 10 years. Then go to, get my complaint, get my criminal complaint against Scott Shellenberger. And tell me why blacks have no rights in which white America respects. That's Congressman Keith Ellison, because I seen him the other day too. We're talking about Elijah Cummings' legacy. I'm getting ready to put it on you in such a way. This is his legacy. That's legal mail. I sent that to Johnny Oleski. You see that? County Executive Johnny Oleski. See that? Gene Walensky. That's Congressman Cummings' office. That's the Baltimore Sun. Alright? This is my third letter. Yeah. Y'all claim that y'all answering emails. Y'all claim that y'all standing up for the community. Y'all ain't doing nothing but whitewashing this corruption. We want to make sure that everybody's on the same page here. That's Jane Moe. That's from the Baltimore City. Remember when y'all made the stop stitching video? When y'all made the stop stitching video? Yeah. That's Hardin's office. Yeah. That's the Maryland Black Caucus. That's the Maryland Black Caucus. That's an email. Yeah. So I don't want nobody left off the page. I had a shorty program. It was about policing the police. It was about raising money to stop the violence in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. It was about a program to stop the violence, the mental illness, to end the war on drugs. The Get Shorty program, and Governor O'Malley approved it. Z Combs put in a program. Z Combs stole my program, because he'll go to programs: social life skills, economics, the political, the medical health care. Z Combs, Bobby Zirkin, Cheryl Glenn, Nick Mosby, Marilyn Mosby, Governor O'Malley, Mayor Pugh, y'all stole my shorty program. Y'all stole my shorty program and y'all been claiming it's yours. You go contact Dr. Bundy. Ask Dr. Bundy about my shorty program. This is a reentry program for ex-felons. That's what this is, a reentry program for ex-felons. And this program been in effect since 1986. It's been working in Baltimore since I got here. I'm giving you careers, not jobs. Everything that's on here is career orientated. You stole my program, the visual and arts, performing arts, the political involvement, the photography and journalism. You stole my program, but I'm gonna put the law on you. Cultural exchanges, I'm gonna put the rest of my program on you. We're talking about the murder and the death. See the date? See the date? August 2009. See the date? Look around, David said. We dying out here. You feel me? Block parties get bigger and better. We dying out here. The same way that we dying in 2020, we've been dying since 2009. I've been having this program in effect since 2006. You feel me? Since 2006. That's my Storm Falls Road. I need a federal and a state audit on Jake's Grill and Shorty's Bootleg Barbecue and Shorty's Underground Ribs. I need a federal and a state audit, because we're going to show you the corruption in Governor O'Malley's mom machine. We're going to show you the money behind the machine. An audit. That's from 2009. I was kidnapped by the state. I was kidnapped by the state because I was making a movie about your politics, the money you make behind the violence, the money behind the war on drugs. Mayor Pugh's my #1 witness, and that's Mayor Pugh. Yeah, you see the names? See the names? Branch is in here. You see that? The corruption in the 45th district is going to be addressed in 2020. The corruption in the 46th district in the Maryland Legislative Black Caucus is going to be addressed in 2020. I went to Annapolis last week, and I gave y'all a paper. That paper was a whistleblower's application. That paper was my request to approach the grand jury under Senate Bill 374. If I don't approach the grand jury in 2020, then a lot of y'all gonna go to jail. Governor Hogan has a ethics bill out. I'm gonna testify when that bill comes to the floor for the first reading, the second reading, and when it gets passed. And we're gonna talk about the ethics in Governor Hogan's office, the ethics in Brian Frosch's office, and the ethics in Peter Francott's office. We're gonna follow the money and the ethics behind the money. Y'all sending black politicians to jail? I wanna see if the ethics of white politicians go past the same bar. I want y'all to send white people to jail too, the same way you send black people to jail. 2020, that's what we're doing. And when Z Cone has this reading about this Congressman Cummings bill, I'm going to be there. I'm going to bring my shorty program, and I'm going to show you everything that he did is a copy. That's copyright infringement. You're plagiarizing a nonprofit's program. So when you see me, check yourself. Mic check. Starbucks and Shorty. Social justice for social change. Do your paperwork. Do your research. Learn why we hurt.